Aston Villa fans, this might be one of the most exciting transfer links of the summer for you guys. At just 18 years of age, Sverre Nypan is already turning heads across Europe, and now he could be on his way to Villa Park. But who exactly is Nypan? What makes him so highly rated, and how could he thrive under Unai Emery in the Premier League? Let's dive in. Born in 2006 in Norway, Sverre is a product of Rosenborg's youth system, one of Norway's most historic clubs. He made his professional debut at just 16 years of age, becoming Rosenborg's youngest ever first team starter. And he didn't just show up, he stood out. Nypan is a central midfielder with maturity and composure far beyond his years. Despite his age, he's already playing senior football week in, week out, dictating play, creating chances and handling pressure with ease. He's also become a regular in Norway's youth international sides, widely tipped to be the next breakout Scandinavian star, following in the footsteps of Martin Ødegaard and Erling Haaland. Now, let's talk about what makes Nypan special on the pitch. Sverre Nypan is a technically gifted, left-footed central midfielder who thrives in tight spaces. Think quick touches, smart movement, and an eye for the final pass. He typically operates as a number 8 in a midfield 3, a classic box-to-box role, but he has the versatility to play as a more attacking number 10 or even in a double pivot when needed. Now, there are 4 things that stand out with Nypan. First up, his vision and passing. He is constantly scanning the pitch. He plays with his head up, always looking to slip balls between the lines. He can thread a pass through crowded areas with precision, making him a reliable playmaker in transition and build-up. Next up is his ball control and dribbling. He's not flashy, but he's slippery. He glides past defenders with subtle feints, quick changes of direction, and excellent balance. When pressed, he rarely panics. Instead, he uses 1 or 2 touches to escape and progress the play. Third is his off-the-ball intelligence. Nypan is always available. He positions himself between the lines, giving his teammates options in build-up. He checks his shoulder, constantly reading the positioning of defenders before receiving. When Rosenborg builds out from the back, Nypan often drops deep, not to receive and pass it sideways, but to carry the ball forward or turn under pressure. In attacking transitions, he's direct. He doesn't slow play down unless it's necessary. He knows when to burst forward into space and when to hold his run to arrive late in the box, a trait that leads to goal-scoring opportunities. Last but not least, the side of the game that nobody really likes, and that's his defensive work. He's active in the press, he tracks runners and doesn't shy away from physical duels. While he still has growing to do physically, and he will of course bulk up, the mindset is already there. He's disciplined, hardworking, and has no problem doing the dirty work in midfield. He reads danger very well, often intercepting passes before they reach their target. That tactical awareness is what separates a good teenager from an elite one. Now, you guys already know I don't always like comparing some of these young players with players of the past, or even players who are currently playing at the moment, but just to give those who haven't seen him a bit of an indication, think of a Martin Ødegaard for his elegance on the ball and passing vision, a bit of a Pedri in the way he keeps the ball moving and rarely loses it under pressure. And for Arsenal fans who are potentially watching this and Premier League fans, think of a player like Aaron Ramsey with those late runs into the box and work rate on both ends of the pitch. He's not a finished product, but he's already combining the traits of multiple high-level midfielders into one. We've gotten to that time of the season where every YouTuber is now doing mock-ups of players they would like to see at their football clubs. We're going to try and find out, why do clubs like an Arsenal, a Villa, or an Ajax, Manchester United, Manchester City all want to sign Nypan? Now, first up, and probably the most important thing for any football club, is probably the market value and the potential. Nypan's current value is relatively low in comparison to other Western European talents with similar skill levels. He would represent a smart investment for most clubs, especially clubs who are looking for talented young individuals to potentially come into their first team, players that they could also look at loaning out at a later date, and then potentially recouping some of that money spent or making a very, very good profit on them. So Villa might be looking at this, Arsenal might be looking at this, Manchester United, Manchester City might all be looking at this current moment in time and thinking maybe now is the right time to sign someone like him. Next up might be his tactical versatility. Whether it's a possession-heavy system like an Arsenal or a counter-pressing setup like Villa's got under Unai Emery, Nypan can adapt. He's already shown tactical discipline and positional awareness beyond his age group. And lastly, it's as I mentioned before, it's the upside with a deal like this and his potential development curve. Scouts love players who are excelling at a young age in first team environments. Nypan fits the profile perfectly. He's already doing things most 18-year-olds aren't close to attempting, and he still has plenty of physical development ahead. He really is showcasing that he is a player with a level of maturity that players of his age group don't always have. And you really do see the talents who do have that level of maturity. You do see how far they are currently going. You look at players like Miles Lewis-Skelly, players who started out really young, show a level of maturity, performances will follow. The talent is always there. It's already been there. They just need to show it on a more consistent basis. But have they got the mentality to do so? Have they got the maturity? Currently, he's looking like he does. So now we're here for the fun part, the part of the video that you guys really came here to watch and listen to. It's how would Sverre Nypan fit in an Aston Villa shirt under Unai Emery? So Aston Villa typically line up in a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2 hybrid, with a focus on structured build-up, sharp transitions and intelligent pressing. Emery wants his midfielders to be disciplined defensively, technically secure and tactically aware. Nypan, I feel, ticks all those boxes. In a 4-2-3-1, he could rotate with a player like John McGinn or Yuri Tielemans as one of the deeper line playmakers, helping connect defence to attack whilst also pressing intelligently. If Emery wants to go more attacking, Nypan could take on the number 10 role, operating behind a player like Ollie Watkins. His vision and timing make him an excellent link between midfield and attack. And defensively, he's already used to pressing systems at Rosenborg, and Emery's compact block would suit his positional intelligence. With Nypan's mindset and skill set, the environment at Villa Park could be the perfect place for his growth. Let's not forget, Villa are also building for the long term. This isn't just about finishing in the top 6, going on a few FA Cup runs. No, they are serious about their European ambitions, as we saw this season in the Champions League, narrowly losing out to Paris Saint-Germain. Players like Nypan will fit that kind of vision. So Villa fans, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you guys happy with the imminent transfer of Sverre Nypan, the midfield gem? Unai Emery has been watching him for quite some time. It looks like he will be getting that deal over the line. Do you guys believe he can handle the step up to the Premier League? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And guys, make sure you smash a like, share and subscribe to the channel. Peace.